It looked and sounded like a movie, pallbearers carrying the casket of a man feared and loved in the world of organized crime. He was Carlo Gambino, a man who looked to some more like an uncle than a godfather. Inside, he was eulogized as a good man, but law enforcement officers say 2 men following this casket today are likely to soon fight each other for control of a vast family enterprise in crime. They are Gambino's brother-in-law, Paul Castellano, and a family friend, Joseph N. Gallo. The third man may be strongest of all, Aniello Della Croce, Gambino's chief operative until a recent prison term, but now under hospital guard in New York after a heart attack. Gambino was called the arbiter, a man who counseled family members to argue rather than to fight. So unless the families unite quietly behind a new leader, Gambino's death and this funeral signal the end of a period of relative calm and the beginning of a deadly new power struggle within the Mafia. What was the feeling in the neighborhood about the Gambino family?
Camaraderie. Everybody respects everybody. We get along very, very well.
What about this particular family here? Were they feared?
No. I think he was for a human being. I mean, he was for his own kind of people. He tried to do, if he could better them, he would better them.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Did you hear how he grew up in a Catholic church? In Italy, I believe. And they said so many good things about him, like when he grew up as a child. That really counts.
And
How did you feel about the eulogy?
I believe history is being made today.
In what way?
The eulogy is simply beautiful. If you understand the Christian religion, if you understand the Mass, every word means something.
Did you know the Gambinos? Did you have a feeling for them? Nobody seems to know them, but everyone seems to have a good feeling about them. Did you have...
I'm in a different generation, let's face it.
Like even last night, the priest said at the Mass, his wife died about 5-6 years ago. She was a church-going woman. Wonderful person. That's right.
You were inside today then, during the Mass. What was the feeling? What was the feeling inside?
Well, I more or less go by what God teaches us, and Jesus Christ is the Son of God.
Was it pretty quiet in there today?
It was like God was there.
I think it went off very well.
Could you tell us a little bit about I know no one really knows the Gambinos that well, but what is the feeling about them in the neighborhood? Are they a good family?
Oh yes, very good. Very good. And the family was beautiful. A wonderful person.
They weren't feared?
No. They weren't.
I mean, we were all told that the mafioso are dangerous.
But he was a lovely person. Very nice.
Do you feel that too?
No, well kept in order here, the neighborhood. Got a nice neighborhood going here thanks to them.
You think it's because of them?
Yeah.
We also need identity in the neighborhood. That's true. Identity.
How did the Gambinos give you identity?
No, I'm saying we need identity. The neighborhood itself needs identity, such as all Italian neighborhoods.
Do you think the fact that they lived here helped give it identity?
It doesn't matter where we lived.
Yeah.
Wherever you lived, we would have got the same thing. It's a nice Italian neighborhood.
The Italian people itself, pride. It's true with goodness through the ages. It goes down from generation to generation. It's passed all the way down the line, and it will continue to do so.
What about this connection with crime? Do you think that's misunderstood?
You better believe
Yes,
it.
the man is
a successful businessman. If Howard Hughes would have died.
All right, I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Alfred
Denigris.
D-E.
D-E-N.
Now, your brother helped you out.
R-I-S.
Now, your brother helped you.
And what?
How old are you?
15.
15.
Not for me.
You work for the family, do you?
Yes, me and my friends, we used to shovel snow, we used to shovel snow, and we used to go down Ocean Parkway, and we rang his bell, and we used to shovel snow for his mother.
What sort of folks were they?
Quiet people, nice.
Were they feared in the neighborhood at all?
No, never.
No.
Never.
Never.
Feared.
Was
Why
respectable.
feared? They're not dangerous.
I'm curious. I mean, there's such a perception of fear around the mafia, and yet no one here seemed to have felt it.
Afraid of
I'm
what?
not here
Afraid
in the
there's
neighborhood.
nothing to be afraid of.
Not to be
Be more
afraid.
good
Very
than
nice
harm.
to everybody.
It's the bad people that have to be afraid.
It's the undesirables you got to keep
Yeah, it was
out.
very nice to everybody.
They were nice to
Yeah.
us. What can you think of some examples?
Well, what can I say? You try to tell people what he can't, and that's it.
Brother helped out.
Like a private life he leads,
My name is in the
and that's it.
Did you ever, as I was saying earlier, this connection with crime, do you think it's misunderstood about this family?
Some it is, yeah, it is, because he wasn't the way they were putting him, like, you know.
Really?
Yes. There's
At least
something
in
wrong.
personal relations.
Yes, yes.
Is it possible he was very heavily mixed up in
Yeah, he
big,
was,
big
yeah.
crime?
Well, no way it was,
Long enough.
but I don't know what to say. Modern day was very, very respectable man, and that's it.
Thank you very much for sharing.